1 seed Detroit Pistons managed to ward off elimination and force a Game 6 tonight.
So stretching the court with his three-point shots opened up his offense.
And moments ago, our Allie Clifton caught over the last 3 years.
Well, it's the reason why they've been so successful. The physicality and to kind of try to go to him early because you want him to be able to see it go in often and early.
And the Magic and Jamal Cain will take his place again.
Jamal, but I do believe Jalen Suggs may be
on right, his 21st. Our umpire, Jason Goebel, his 10th. The alternate. They trailed 3 games to 1, then won that terrific Game 5, setting up all
of which team leaves the night with a victory.
Duncan Robinson knocked away. Banchero has it deflected to the other end of the floor. It will be the baseball pass. It's intercepted on the play. Cain got it, and Wendell Carter has it. And here's Banchero. Defended by Cunningham, takes it in. There's a foul. It's called.
Continue to attack the paint knowing that they're going to get fouled. I don't think that's the case for Banchero.
Here's the drive. Carter takes it in. Durham is on him. Suggs gets a wild pass and a fadeaway. It's a rebound by Durham.
If that continues this evening for the savvy veteran.
Cunningham had 5 threes. Here is Robinson, a fake. And he takes it in and tapped in by Durant, who was right 4. He had 5 threes in Game 3. Desmond Bane had 7. It's Cunningham. Bane will defend. It's a rebound by Desmond Bane.
And that's the matchup that Detroit wanted that time. Cunningham not able to make it count.
In the corner, 3. Good. Put in Jamal.
Pocket of Jamal Cain.
Pistons coming off a Game 5 where they scored the most points for them in the series. Their best shooting game on the move. Cunningham.
To get yourself out of the grind of the half-court sets.
You know, Jim, I want to revisit something you just said minutes ago. You said all of these first quarter performance 5 games won those games.
Well, think about Game 5 and the number of fouls the Pistons were able to pick up Orlando. 4 early players, but also the officials. Okay, so let's keep our eye on that here with Orlando off to a really good start.
Bane cuts and feeds Carter. It's a 3 and a Harris rebound. Tobias in his 15th NBA season. A former Magic player. Inside, got it to go.
Again, in transition, secondary break has beat your opponents down the court. That time, Harris able to get right to the basket.
Hard charging in the paint. Banchero can't get it. Durant pickpocketed by Bane. Cain inside, the fake and the slam by.
That time the Magic able to convert.
Turnover is a big issue with Detroit. The crossover by Cunningham. Harris again slithers and fires. It's tapped open. Robinson is on Bane. There's a whistle. And the foul goes on Duncan Robinson.
Shot, but getting 2 feet in the paint and finishing once again.
That was tipped away. Shot clock continues to tick. It's a 3, it's a 2, and Banchero's got to throw one up and tried to lace it from midcourt. And the Pistons won Game 5, 116-109. Harris again aggressively into Bane. Suggs trying for the rebound, fighting with. Banchero spins by Thompson. The cutting Carter. And Cunningham again. Banchero is in his way. Normally it'd be Franz Wagner, but he's injured and out. 3 up and down by Tobias Harris. Come in for Jamal Cain for the Magic. It's the dancing Banchero outside for Suggs. Jenkins on him, 1 to fire, 3 away. Banchero can't hit, and he's got 3. Tobias Harris. Inside again, establishing Durant with the reverse. Pretty play, great pass.
A beautiful inside by Durant to carve out enough space to just be able to catch and finish.
Pistons on a 7-0 run on the near side, making
yourself in a different kind of rhythm offensively.
Banchero to the line for the 2nd time in this game. Harris the rebound on the miss. Got the screen from Dern. Tries to work down low. Pretty shot. Jenkins heard from.
I tell you what, if Jenkins can find his offense, that leaves a lot of stress off of Cade Cunningham on the perimeter.
Hard to the rack. It's Desmond Bain for 2. Harris has got 5. Carter's on him. Robinson. Harris. 3, no. Fouled as he fired.
Benefit off of those other players that are attracting all the eyes, and right now, Harris has been the catalyst early for the Pistons to kind of shake off that rough stardom of the Pistons.
Javon Carter is checked in for the first time for the Magic. And again, no Franz Wagner tonight. Valuable part by Bain. They'll reset. Batazzi. And Stewart is on him. Shot clock is down to 5. Anthony Black. It's Carter on top. Wants the ball. The defense there. Great defense.
Because I can trust him. He's been there. His playoff performances have solidified itself, and that's a big shot for him to come in off the bench.
Robinson can't hit. Carter's only played a couple minutes in this series. Here's Black. He's open. Found some room. The defense back.
May have is an opportunity to score, and that time Black did just that.
It's Thompson. Knifing his way down low. Out to Robinson. Here's a 3. Got!
He makes up for it when he starts to knock down some shots from deep.
Jamal Cain, another 3. Rebound, Batazzi. Swarmed inside defensively.
If they take care of those little things in front of this sold-out crowd, the Magic, they can accomplish, guys, what very few 8 seeds ever have: advance to the next round.
You're right, Allie, and it's the margins which have been a story. Here is De Silva.
But because the team that has dominated the offensive glass, won the battle of possessions in the free throw line, except for game 1, has came off from the free throw line and with a victory.
De Silva, he'll take this and hit over Cade Cunningham's got 8 field goals on 8 assists from 6 different guys.
Yeah, De Silva's minutes have gone down only 16 minutes per game in this series. You see Cade Cunningham. I tell you what, he's like Paulo. You hit that shot, he starts to get hot. You kind of want to run him off the line, and that time making Orlando pay again.
De Silva takes it in hard. Met Stewart, and it's out of bounds. That's another tie. Hard charging Cunningham. In the corner. 3. Good. Nice.
0 for 5 in the last game in game 5 from behind the three-point line.
Banchero picks up the defensive Green. Doubled by Jenkins. Takes it in. De Silva 3. No. With the rebound snared. Single game playoff franchise record for the Pistons. One more than Bing. Inside, Scoopy. Knocked away, Batazzi. He's got 2 blocks. It's Black cutting Suggs. Ricochets away and out of bounds. It will be.
Luckily for Orlando, able to retain possession.
Half minute to go here in the first. Outside Suggs. Jenkins is there. Shot clock at 5. He'll make a move inside with a bump and a feed. Batazzi. 10 seconds in the first. It's an elimination game for the Pistons. Number 1 seed in the East. With a move right here, LeVert at the buzzer, in and out. Quarter has come to a close. And the Pistons.
Because of that, keep your eye also on a lot of fouls off the ball, because that's where officials want to clean a lot of this physicality is off the ball.
They got Stewart on Banchero. LeVert was on Suggs. Banchero, a 15-footer is pure.
Middle of the no hesitation receiving that pocket pass. I love the play coming out the timeout by Coach Mosley.
For the Pistons, Paul Reed in for the first time. Here's Cunningham and Duncan and Reed in the corner. A reliable backup center. De Silva's got the 10 field goals, now 11 for 11 in that category. Barreling down that baseline, they had Black. In the corner, Suggs 3. Knocked out by Stewart, right back to Banchero. Robinson will meet him. De Silva, the fake, the drive. He'll go in the paint with a floater on the fly.
First, they've been able to take advantage of. Now, that time, Stewart tried to kick it out and get it to one of his teammates, but it landed in the hand of Banchero.
It's LeVert. He'll uncork from three. Rebound nicely snared there by Duncan. Sets, fires, three. No. Rebound Reed, but he got it right out, and Orlando's got it to Silva. Duncan Robinson just picked up his second personal foul. And here we go with Banchero. Stewart will defend. He'll make a move, barreling his way into the paint. He'll put up that short-range shot. Rebound inside. Got it to go, and an 8-0 run for the Magic. Oh, good find, Reed. Now they quickly clamp on him. Batadze slapping at the ball.
That time arms came down.
Batadze picks up number one. It's back to Robinson now. Cade Cunningham, fifth-year player, Oklahoma State. High school basketball here in Florida. Drives inside. A lot of contact. Rebound Reed. He's coming and made an imprint. Little shot. This has been a grisly series.
Yeah, but it's old school basketball with a little new school flair, so to speak.
Black three. Batadze again. Vacuums it in and puts it down.
Well, here we go. Old school basketball off an errant shot. Batadze able to use that big body and that size at 6'10" to fill up the bucket once again.
Batadze, 6 points and 5 rebounds. Here's Cunningham. He'll go into Banchero, the two former #1 overall picks. Batadze had a hand on it and on Reed, and it was #1.
Well, the advantage with Orlando is this: when you get those switches outside of Desmond Bane on Cunningham, you have size. Not just having Franz Wagner in the lineup for offense is critical. It's his switch ability at 6'10" to not only guard Cunningham, but if he gets switched on Duren inside the post.
Stewart and Reed check out. Duren is back in with Tobias Harris. Suggs driving hard into the paint. It's a rebound coming the other way. They've missed 7 of their last 8 shots. Harris back in. He was off to a good start, including a 3. Driving on Wendell Carter. Rebound, Duren, no. Cleaned it up, Suggs the rebound. Flying down court, Black, wow!
Can do for you, which is get down the court, receive the pass, identify where the opening is at. That's one dribble, Kevin, to get to the basket.
I have a couple nights ago. He did start about half the games this season, mainly because of the injuries to Franz Wagner. And he'll douse that one. It's a 13. If they win the series. Facing elimination, Detroit, the #1 seed in the East. On a 60-win season, Duren twirls and goes in, clamped. Rebound collected it. Step back 3, Banchero, no. It was a Duren touch. Robinson fetched it, and a whistle. Is it a school, then went to the University of Michigan, eventually worked his way to a Final Four, a nice career and big contract with Miami, now a Piston.
I got a chance to cover him, his career at Michigan, and how he's grown so much as a player, and you saw that same progression once he got to the NBA.
It's a 15-2 run by the Magic. These are the NBA playoffs. On point Orlando lead. Orlando is 10-0, points in the paint over the Pistons. The Pistons were the #1 team in the regular, but so far it's 10-0 this quarter with Orlando scoring in the lane. Shot clock at 5. Harris over Banchero, short, nice.
You talk about in the paint, not conventional post-ups for the Magic, but in transition, second shots, drive to the basket, drop-offs. That's how you're able to dominate inside.
Orlando's on a 15-2 run. Pickpocketed and then retrieved by Suggs. He'll trudge his way to a position and fire a 3. The 18-2 Orlando run. Pistons have missed 11 of their last 12, and that's a nice shot by Cunningham. Had to clear his way for his 6 points.
But the challenge you have when you're the Pistons is that who else can really create off the dribble for you like this for Orlando?
My goodness.
Like beat you off the dribble. And the challenge with the Pistons, like I said, you don't have the plethora of guys that can return that favor.
3, Harris, no. Rebound, Suggs, each end. The Pistons have missed 12 of their last 13. Outside, it's a three. Good! (24-4) Orlando run. It's Duren. Driving Robinson. Driving Harris across the lane and off the glass.
To the next, now you're able to drive the closeout. Harris picking up where he left off at the beginning of the game, getting 2 feet in the paint and scoring.
It's Banchero and Harris there. 5.5 in the half. Carter. Duren comes out. The collision and the foul.
Bane able to get it, but then you get a paint touch inside. Because you've been successful, you score, attract the man. Of course, you're going to allow Wendell Carter to shoot that, but that time able to knock it in.
Errant pass looking for King.
Not just their own offense, but offense for their teammates, and then beat you off the dribble. He caused a lot of problems. The reason why this team was picked highly at the beginning of the season because of his offensive versatility.
Jamal Cain just picked up his second personal. 50% in the first quarter. Orlando at 56 for the game, down to 40% for the Pistons. It's Cunningham for 2. Thompson the rebound offensively. Cunningham again. Banchero in his way, and he drives with the left-handed 2.
I love it. Body. But the Pistons able to benefit that time off their own offensive rebound.
Oh, look at that move by Suggs inside the collision into Robinson. He had the crossover, he had the open.
After the Pistons were able to score. So the drive was presented because the back line of the defense wasn't in place because of that quick push, despite giving up the basket.
For more in these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. But with Minnesota beating Denver,
yes,
that kind of changed the landscape with Suggs at the line, and he gets the back end.
I mean, how about that Philadelphia?
Green is in, Jenkins back in. Black has come back in for the Magic. Robinson is left, Cunningham is left, Banchero is on the bench. And they go back to Tristan da Silva. He'll replace Suggs. Far, Jenkins has it.
Critical next couple of minutes for this second unit for Detroit to kind of get something going, to see if they can cut into this lead before their starters kind of re-enter the game.
It's Harris. And defended down low. Black good. It's Jenkins. Pistons shooting 43%. Duren on top. Jenkins with the ball. Screen is set. Long three. No. Bane. Orlando shooting 56%. Bane driving hard. Rebound tap. Wendell Carter the handoff. It's Bane with the 3. Desmond Bane has hit 3 of 3 from outside and in tight. Nice shot by
shots off an offensive rebound. It's to spread out and see if you can get a 3-point shot. Bane did just that.
Here's Bane, and tethered to him will be Thompson. Sets up with a long fadeaway 2. 2.5 to go in the half. Asar Thompson. Jalen Duren. Tobias Harris. There's a whistle and a foul on Detroit.
Despite the loss of last game in Detroit, I think Orlando found their rhythm. Shot 44% from behind the 3, and that has continued this evening. Early shooting, because of controlling the paint, opens up opportunities to get good looks. Right now, 7 for 16.
At the line. 2 of 4 after 5 of 12 in game 5 at the free throw line. And he got for the nightcap, Houston hosting the Lakers. The Magic trying to become the 7th. Orlando's on an 8-0 run. And the last 6, Jim, by Banchero. They blitz Cunningham, who takes the fadeaway. Rebound inside. 3-point shooting. 7 threes for the Magic. 4 so far for the Pistons. Banchero, the stutter step, the 3, short. It's caught by Asar Thompson. There's a difference of 8 seconds, 8.5 seconds, game clock and shot clock. It's Cunningham, and he's picked up by Black, and there's a whistle. It goes on Bain of Orlando, number 1 on Desmond.
I tell you what, it's Cade Cunningham.
It's a closeout game for Orlando. And the crowd to their feet. Banchero sizing him up. Harris in the way. Clock at 2. Outside, Bain, the fake. A 3. No, halftime is here. And a 22.